I'm going to read this resume, all right? Grammy-winning singer, songwriter, musician, 25 million albums sold, scored 17 U.S. top 40 hits, including Jessie's Girl. It's got to be none other than Rik Springfield!
Yay.
Good morning,
Wow.
Rik. Good morning.
I haven't had my coffee yet.
I know.
You guys are way up there.
I will tell you this. You got two super fans with you this morning, and we've got so many questions to talk about. I mean, we're just going to do a flurry of questions. We're so happy that you're on the show. Thanks for calling in this morning. First off, let's talk about the 40th anniversary of Working Class Dog. It's amazing.
Yeah, 40 years went pretty fast. Kind of bizarre, actually, to me that it's been 40 years.
Well, I was thinking about Jessie's Girl, and I think it was originally called Gary's Girl, right? How did that song come to be?
Yeah, I was going to stained glass class thinking that I, probably wouldn't get another record deal, and there was a girl there that was hot, and she had a boyfriend, and his name was Gary, and I took my sexual angst home and wrote a song about it, and I still have the original lyrics, and Gary's Girl was the original title, but I changed it because it didn't really, it didn't swing, so I changed it actually to Randy, then I changed it to Jessie. So
Randy.
I finally got the name right.
Got the name right. Well, when you put that down in the studio, did you go, this is going to be a legacy song. This is going to be around for 40 years. Did you have any concept of that?
No, not at all. I actually read a way old review from like 1981, and the guy said, yeah, there's some good songs on this album, but there are no classics. So nobody really kind of, knew what was. You never know what's gonna stick around and what's not. I didn't. I mean, I thought there were better songs on the album than Jessie's Girl. That I was wrong, and I appreciate that.
Well, we're talking about an amazing career because you're right. You started out, you had a minor hit in the early 70s, and then it took another 10 years to really have the bona fide hit, Jessie's Girl, even though you'd been acting, on General Hospital, different things like that. And so did that success come unexpectedly, or were you just kind of waiting? You always felt you were on the cusp of it, or did it just kind of unexpectedly happen to you?
It was unexpected because I thought, the record company didn't want to release the album actually after we recorded it. They kept holding it up because it was a guitar-based, pop rock album, and ballads and disco were still hanging in there on the radio. So they didn't really know what to do with it. Eventually, they released it, and it started to get attention. And I was actually really surprised that when people started saying, yeah, they're playing it on this station, they're playing it on this station, and different cuts off the album. And it was a very exciting time.
I know the greatest thing is to hear your songs on the radio as you're driving down the LA, Sunset Strip, like,
Yes.
there's my song, absolutely. Well, I know, I mean that's got to be the greatest feeling ever.
Yeah, I remember I was when Love Somebody came out. I was just flipping through the stations one night, and all three stations I hit on were playing Love Somebody, and it was pretty great.
Oh,
great
my God.
feeling.
That's awesome.
That's an awesome feeling. I know you're busy right now. World on Fire, that is your new audiobook that's coming out. And let's talk about your pay-per-view event. You got a big pay-per-view events coming up. What's happening on Valentine's Day?
We have a show called Orchestrating My Life that is available on pay-per-view, and any information is on rickspringfield.com. Like the World on Fire audiobook is available on Audible, which is the big download platform. Mm-hmm. And I narrate the book, and I'm really excited about that too. Got some great reviews on it already. But the concert is the hits with an orchestra, a band and an orchestra, and it actually sounds great. Some of the songs actually sound more powerful with an orchestra, and we wanted to film it, and I wanted to make a bit of a statement with it. So I worked with Santa Monica High Orchestra, and there's like 100 of these kids on stage between the age of 14 and 18, and they're all just amazing. And it could have been a giant train wreck because we only had one shot at it, at filming and recording it, and they rose to the occasion and killed it. And it was, there's interviews through the movie, and you can hear some of them talk very eloquent about what music means to them. And I'm a big believer in keeping the arts in school. It makes no sense to me that that will be the first classes at high schools that are stressed financially would drop, because it's incredibly important to us. Music is more important than math as far as I'm concerned.
Absolutely. Well, we're talking with Rik Springfield. Again, we're very excited. 40th anniversary, Working Class Dog. Website, rikspringfield.com. An amazing career, an amazing rock and roll journey. Again, Rik, thank you for calling in. Wonderful to hear from you. And, of course, again, looking forward to the pay-per-view event. Don't miss out. Rik Springfield right there. Go to rikspringfield.com. Thank you so much, Rik. Have a great morning. We'll talk to you soon, sir.
Thanks.